Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a GW Panther Tier 7 German SPG. It's on the south spawn of mines and it's under the command of the Armoured Professor. Yes, he's been at it again and in the same Arty, the GW Panther, based on the Panther tank. 15cm howitzer is its main armament and that turret, which means it's got a very wide arc of fire. But he's not staying in the usual position, no, he's actually moving away from there. And he's going to fight the enemy from somewhere else. 23.3 seconds is the reload time. Looks like he's going to stay here in this corner because I think that stir mill... Oh, no, he's going round. In fact, actually, he's sharing the spot with the stir mill. And he's now aiming towards the enemy. And, well, an Su-152 was seen up on these heights. But he's having a look. No, can't get a shot on the EBR. He's behind the wall of the castle. Oh, we can get shots on these guys. Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. He thought the IS was going to continue moving straight into the castle. He didn't. He stopped and pulled back. And that's probably because he saw one of our tanks on the other side of the hill, the T-29. So he's almost completed the reload though. And it might be that he's going to go for that AMX 1375 or the IS. Oh, the IS dies. He was killed by the stir mill, which is just alongside us. And the enemy Arty's been spotted. In fact, it's two of them. A Crusader SP and an Su-14-1. Both tier 7. He's aiming between them because I think he wants to take out both at the same time. Oh, big hit! The shell landed in the water. The Su-14-1 took some more damage. And looks like the Crusader is also being fired on. There goes the Su-14-1. It's a pity because he might have ended up with a Bombardier. And there goes the kill to the M12. So that was a very useful one, that one. The enemy has only got one Arty left now. And that's a GW Panther identical to Armoured Professor. A near miss on the Chibi. Trying to work out which target's the best to get. The IS over on the east side of the map, he's behind a house at the moment, but that EBI might be able to get a shot at him. Almost loaded, lining him up. Go for it. Yes! Kill shot! And that's his first kill of the game. Probably won't be his last though. Okay, he's looking for a good target. The steel Waffenträger, that will make a good target. It's got very light armor, 88mm gun, but very light armor. If he lands the shell anywhere close to that guy, he's going to do a lot of damage. Rounds out. 135, not as much as we'd like, but it's a start. Of course, that steel Waffenträger can't do anything while he's stuck behind that rock, but he has to stay there because the Peter will actually shoot him if he tries to run away. Okay, we're going back to the steel Waffenträger. Again, he's almost loaded. He's loaded. Ready to go. Dialing in. Trying to get the perfect aim. Rounds out. Oh, yes, he got it that time. 2 kills. That one definitely hit the rear of the vehicle. Took him out. He's now looking around for suitable targets. There are 3 tanks up on the enemy at the moment. Okay, he's loaded. Trying for a shot on the rear of that AT7. Rounds out. Direct hit onto the side armor. 183. He'll take it. The alpha damage of this Arty is 680, penetrating 39mm of armor and the burst radius of 7.6 meters. So you can get the shell fairly close to the target and still do a fair bit of damage. He's almost loaded. Oh, and the AT7 goes down to the stir mill with a direct shot from the other corner. He's actually moved away from us now, probably because we were hogging the limelight. The stir mill does have 3 kills. We only have 2 so far, but I think we're about to make that one more. Oh, just missed. The Chibi's only sticking the front of his vehicle out, but he's trying to stop that Peter from moving away from the rock. And we're about to claim back the castle because I think the hill... Yes! The EBR crashed over the side of the cliff and died. So the Type 62 has claimed, well, he hasn't claimed a kill, but he's certainly responsible for one. That Chi-Ri is about to get splashed. 39, it's useful. One more like that. Oh, and that was the GW Panther from the corner, southeast corner. Okay, going to splash that Tiger P. He's trying to work out where he needs to put the shot so he doesn't damage his own teammate, but does damage to the Tiger. He's on the retreat. Rounds out. Nice hit into the rear. Tracks him. The IS can poke his head round the corner. And the Tiger repaired his tracks and pulled away. He won't be able to repair his tracks this time because he's burnt his repair kit. And he also won't be able to get rid of the stun. Now, our teammates are indicating A1. I think that might be that the other enemy Arty's in that corner. He's moved over there. Looking for any tracer. Type 62's moving towards A1. I think he thinks that the enemy Arty's in that corner. Yes, he is there. He was there. Okay, we're dialing in. Rounds out. This could be a near miss. Oh, it's a kill! 3 kills. Right on the money. 360 hit points. That's a one-shot kill, that one. They were right. He was in A1. He was around the corner. They couldn't see him. They could see the SU-14-1. They could see the Crusader SP. They just could not see that GW. The rock was concealing him. So all 3 Arty in the same spot. That's the worst possible tactics you could ever carry out. You must separate your Arty. You must keep them far enough apart that you can't see the tracer from each Arty close together. Because if they're close together, you will spot them much easier. And that's 67 hit points of splash. He is getting close to the high caliber. Type 62 is being very cautious. He hasn't got a huge amount of hit points. Doesn't want to lose them all at once to that SU-152. And we're trying to find a solution that will allow us to put the round over the top. Oh! Now that's cheeky. The Tiger P managed to creep up on our cap. And now Armor Professor's about to deal some damage on him. At close range, 306 hit points. Pulls back behind the rock. But it looks like our GW Panther and M12 are going to take some hit point loss. Well, it looks like the M12 actually managed to splash himself there. And we lose the GW Panther. Tiger P's going for our M12. Well, very good that one. He actually put the round into the Tiger P. Didn't damage his teammate. But we do lose the M12. He's now going to try and see if he can finish off that Tiger P. He's not loaded yet. But this is one of the faster loading tier 7 Artys. And the Tiger P's being killed by the Super Hellcat from the center. So you don't need to worry about him anymore. Armor Professor, he's out the game. He's aiming in that direction. The Super Hellcat got him. There's only one enemy left. It's the Super Hellcat on the enemy team. That's all. He's in the north. I think he just realised that the Tiger P had gone. He's very close to getting a high caliber now. You know, he's only got 182 hit points to get. And I think he's claimed it. So if he can get some damage on this Super Hellcat, he might actually get the high caliber. And he said, "You did great, mate." Oh, he's in the hill. He's in the castle grounds. He's having a go at our Super Hellcat. Can we get a shot on him? Yes, we can. Rounds out. Oh, kill shot! And that's the high caliber. He did it with that last shot. Oh my God, that was a really good one. That was a snapshot. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. Oh, well, look at this. The first class tanker for Armor Professor in the GW Panther. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He got 15. He got a Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He did get 4 exactly. And he got a Confederate medal for killing or hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. And he did get the high caliber. For this time round, he didn't damage any of his teammates and got the most damage on the enemy overall. Let's have a look at his team score. There you go, 2,754 hit points. He got it by 4 hit points from the SU-152 on the enemy team, who got 2,750. So it was a very close game in terms of hit points. He could have lost the high caliber if one of the others had actually damaged that super Hellcat before he got his shot in. When it came to the next high scorer, that's the GW Panther on the enemy team with 1648. So he was probably doing quite a bit of damage after his teammate Arty were wiped out. And when it came to kills, it's shared between the Sturmill and the GW Panther, the Armor Professor. Excuse me. 4 kills apiece. 3 kills for the Tiger P and 2 kills for the SU-152. Excuse me. And when it came to base XP, it's the Armor Professor with 1,022 base experience points, 717 for the T71 CMCD, and 690 for the M12. He fired 15 rounds in that game, got 7 direct hits and 2 penetrations, 14 splash. Damage of 2,754 hit points, of which 2,202 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see there was a bit of close range shooting, which was of course at the Tiger P. 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 834 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns, and he managed to get 3 defense points because the Tiger P was actually crossing the cap at the time that he hit him. On a premium count, he earned 30,248 credits, and after ammunition resupply took away 28,572 credits. He received 1,022 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 3,066 altogether. So a very good game. He's getting very proficient in the GW. He didn't get an ace tanker this time round, but I suppose that was because he didn't get so many kills as he did the last time. But and again, he didn't quite get as much damage as he did in the last game, where he missed the high caliber because he accidentally fired a round which hit one of his own teammates. But this one, he did get the Confederate and a high caliber, which is a very good game because it shows that he was doing his support job by helping his team to win the game. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thank you for watching.